Hi friends, my name is Borrodante, and welcome back to the Outlandish Curiosity. So, we're back to this. You guys seem to really like the first composition and the Bulburdrin bug. I'm pretty happy with it as well, and Kevin too. I'm thinking, let's keep it at this stage and push the right side of the double spread to the same level of detail. And also work on the composition a lot. Many of you guys said that the composition on the right page requires some work, and I could not agree more. It looks kind of flat, like these branches, they are just floating in the air in two-dimensional space, like there's no branches that are actually closer to us or further away. It looks kind of weird, so let's think through a bit better on the composition of this thing. Okay, so there's the text. Should really keep it on the screen when I paint. Yeah, someone asked, this thing is getting darker at the bottom, will the text be white? No, we'll probably just increase the air perspective here on something. I think we can really make it work just by, fogging it out a bit. But we'll take care of that in the next episode, I think. Right now, let's work on the Krikweet. So yeah, I want to mess up a lot of stuff in here. Let's see. Oh yeah, it feels a lot more comfortable when there's some kind of base in here that we can rely on. Not everything is just floating in space. Okay, kinda starts to look more interesting, I think. Now we feel like this is some kind of like cozy, shadow-ish area where there's a lot of these berries. We should add more berries here. And there will be a bunch of light going right through them. And they're red, they're gonna look pretty. Okay, let's start dropping some actual colors. Starting with some background skylight maybe. And then do the whole details on the hand with the Krikweet. Only I'll add yet another one berry thing right here. Kinda wanna make something bigger, closer, faster, stronger. So what color can this guy be? I think mostly like colorful green, but these exoskeleton parts can be like kinda yellow maybe? He seems like a guy who would have pretty natural colors. So the legs probably like this color. Let's make him open his pincers like this, from shock or excitement or both. Yeah, this is gonna look good. Also, there's an orange spot like this. It was right there. I don't think I mentioned it before. There's like a soft, vulnerable part on him there. I don't know why that matters, but that wasn't the description, I remember. Like his brains or something, I don't know. He has such a funny face with this shadow around his big, shocked eyes. So I created a layer in lighten mode and kind of like colored all the dark berries into slightly brighter red. Easy way to color things up when everything is in one layer. So in here I'm kind of like preparing things for the translucency effect. This branch of berries, they're not gonna be lit all together, it's just a tiny spot of sunlight hits it and everything else is in shadow. I think it's gonna be really cool looking. So let's make the bug trying to grab onto Gilbert's hand everywhere. Someone in the comments mentioned that. I was actually kind of like marking in this idea in here in the previous episode, but let's do more of that, because that's kind of fun looking, right? That's the first thing this bug would do, trying to grab, because he's a grabber. Such a weird process. Like, the whole geometry is really messed up from the beginning, as I just marked in the bug a bit. And now I'm going in colors and at the same time like defining a better geometry, and all kinds of stuff may be messed up right now. And it is. And I'm just finding out those things and just fixing them here and there. Like, all kinds of problems, all kinds of complex situations you put yourself into are so much easier when it's just one layer. Because in the end, it's just a bunch of strokes on one surface. So much easier to just think of it. Okay, now it would be really embarrassing if I would mess up this painting after saying that. I'll edit this out if I mess up, right? Okay, let's add some bright sunlight to the berries and then see what happens. Because for now I'm a little bit overwhelmed by everything. Okay, this turned out rather cool. The berry part, I mean. Yeah, this looks so interesting, where it's not lit everywhere, but just somewhere. And also, many berries are very hairy. I, as usual, make a mistake of not switching from a Kira brush for too long. So I define some details with it, and it's really messy. Some of these details I don't really want to change, like, it wouldn't be necessary if the brush would be better. Okay, let's bring some more geometrical variety to the branches that hold these berries, because they're all like facing us perfectly with the spirals. That's kind of odd looking. Working out pretty cool so far. I want to add another branch in here with the berries. I think it will look much better, because right now it's kind of like, and that's it. Very two-dimensional again. Awesome. So there's like a sun ray going in the back side of this group of berries. It looks kind of cool. Okay. I don't know, it looks kind of awesome, but I really need to look away from it for a while. So let's probably finish this episode here. Everything looks pretty cool. I haven't paid a huge amount of attention to the Krikweet itself, but that's because actually the next page will be a double spread close-up on Krikweet beetle eating the berry. So we'll have a good look at him there. So there's that, and in here, like, the main attraction for the eye are obviously the berries, looking pretty awesomely. They're like a weird alien grapes things, only very small ones. If this is the arm, they're really tiny. Kinda cool. They're like caviar. So yeah, I don't know. Let's flip it a few times. Maybe should add some more groups of grapes somewhere around. More in the background, maybe like this, but somewhere else. I like the colors of the beetle. He looks kinda cool. Ooh, also a tiny little whisker in front. So yeah, I think there's that for now. I think my favorite part is this super random tree in here. The colors and just the geometry and the strokes are just so nice. Like a very pleasant dynamics of everything. And there's no silhouettes. Very pretty looking, I kinda like it. And also this darker foreground is really cool. Really three-dimensional. So yeah, I hope we made this composition better and rendered it nicely enough. I'll probably work on tiny details outside of the episodes, so I'll just show the result later, because that's not really something to talk about. The most interesting part is done, or should I say, the part where you can actually talk about it the most is done. I actually like rendering a lot, so that's definitely going to be fun. So this page requires a bunch of extra branches and leaves and such, so we'll be doing that. Also, need to add more berries and insects inside of this belly of Bulburdrin. So we'll be doing that. Wow, the background in this one is so much more finalized than on the left page. Well, that's because I didn't spend time thinking on composition for the both pictures in the beginning, so we had more time to work on the details in here. I love the spotty lighting in here. It looks kind of cool. Makes everything so, like, actually in the woods. Kind of cool. Okay, so this is it for now. Tell me what you think. Did we improve in the composition and such? I think we did. The branches with the berries looked pretty flat for a while, but I think it kind of worked out in the end when I added a bunch of extra details here and there. But we'll see, maybe some more work on that would be good. God, I like these. They look so nice. So yeah, I thank you for watching if you did. I guess you did if you're here. Leave a like and subscribe. Tell a friend. Release the Kraken. Do whatever you want. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. And this is how little Krikweet was introduced to a concept of Christmas.